The moment of truth has arrived. It's time to drop the puck. The Hurricanes win the opening face-off, and we are underway with this one. Oh, and he gets a little nasty with that collision.
And that collision is going to create puck possession. You have to separate body from puck. Coaches love these plays, right? You're not the one that's necessarily going to gain possession, but you're going to create it. Often in pregame, coaches will tell you we want to play heavy hockey, and that's exactly how this game has started for them. But it only starts when you have physical engagement, and that hit right there tells me they're ready, they're on point, and they're dialed in.
Still plenty of time left in this frame. Still looking for our first goal. Slides the puck ahead into the neutral zone. Prince scores! And they... Aggressive forecheck results in a quick lead and just moments into this one, Cheryl.
Yeah, and they really were urgent right off of the face-off. And it looks like their opponents in quicksand, almost stunned, if you will, James, because they're just coming at them on all cylinders, and they executed early in the first period. I mean, they're dictating the pace, and they've got their opponent on their heels right now.
That one's turned aside. Puck picked up by Edvinsson. Moves it to Raymond. There's a shot. Makes the glove stop. Puck is frozen, and we get a stoppage in play. Carolina's got a hold of the puck. Delayed penalty coming up here by the official. And they get the extra attacker out as the goaltender gets to the bench. Big save by the... And they score!
They scored on the delayed penalty, James, so that's going to negate their power play, but looks like they didn't need it. Well, this is just such a complete play here, James. I mean, look at the way that he fights for position to win this loose puck battle. But then once he realizes he has the puck, he has the space, he gets his feet moving towards the net. I mean, this is textbook of how you win a battle, and then you take the puck to open areas.
And they've got the puck after that neutral zone faceoff. The Red Wings take possession here in the open ice. Grips it, rips it. Oh, he's dialed in tonight. What a save on that one. From off the wall and onto his stick. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. He scores! Jordan Staal!
Skating to his advantage. He trusts his edges, and it's almost as he's saying to the defender, come on, come with me. And the moment he knows that he's got the defender, he turns on a dime and takes the space that he's created.
The Hurricanes win the faceoff. Can't stay on his feet after that hit. Carolina's got it in their own zone. The Hurricanes played along the wing. Stopped by the goaltender. Taken by Appleton. Tried to make a move and the puck hops away. Quick pass across to Staal. Slides the puck across to Appleton. The Red Wings take it along the wall. Just a little too much contact and couldn't hang on to the puck. And he makes the easy save.
These are the small space skills that some of these athletes have nowadays. They work on it continuously in practice. But to maintain possession while you're being jostled and shoved around, it's incredible to see the hand-eye coordination and the balance in this sequence to take it to the net.
The Hurricanes will play it to the defensive zone. Here we go. Puck's in deep. The Red Wings have it now. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. Moves the puck to Kane. Battle along the boards. Nice poke check inside the attacking zone. Off the post!
Carolina's players are continuing to press, and I really like this about their game, James. Yes, they just wired one off the post, but they're playing with the lead. They're continuing to attack. They're not sitting back at all.
Pushes it across to Raymond. And now it's to DeBrincat. Great heads-up play in the neutral zone by Hall. Great reach with the poke check. Picked up along the wall by Jankowski. Into the open ice.
Some players get into the game by physically engaging early. There's a fine line there, but that was executed perfectly.
The Hurricanes have a hold of it in the defensive zone. And there's a big hit on the play.
Physical hit shows engagement and sparking your team, and that's trying to ignite the fire in them. They certainly haven't been lit tonight.
For point blank! And a huge stop by the goaltender at point blank range. He's got a little jump. He's in the clear. Misses the net.
Well, and he had all kinds of time, James, and sometimes you have too much time, you can overthink it. And I think it's a product of that.
Puck grabbed by Rasmussen. Toss it up in the neutral zone. Rocked him. And the puck skips away after that move.
Gostisbehere's pass was so difficult, James. I mean, he stumbles and he's off balance, and he's still able to corral the puck and get it off with precision to the shooter. That leads to a great scoring chance.
Puck scooped up by Johansson.
The Red Wings are going to have to hit the reset button, James, if they want back in this one.
Denies him on the slapper. And they'll battle for that loose puck along the boards. The Hurricanes gain control of the puck. Carolina's through center and now in the offensive end. There's the whistle as the play was offside.
Well, this is a big hit here, and I don't think the other team likes it because it's a product of frustration. They're trailing in the game by quite a margin and really just not maintaining the emotions or the control within the game. And as a product, this is hit as a result.
Carolina's been the better team here in this first period, and as a result, they've got a big lead. And they win that neutral zone draw. And now it's grabbed by Appleton. And takes a tour out of the offensive end to find some space at center. There's the whistle. Offside is the call. We haven't even hit the midway mark of the period. The Hurricanes have dominated this one to this point. They lead at 3-0. Moves it quickly over to Riley. Fires it. That's not going to fool him. Here's a short pass to Danielson. Right through center and into the offensive zone. Shot. Denies him with the save. Danielson's on the attack in the offensive zone. Too much congestion blocks the shot. Great pressure to force the turnover by Danielson. Takes the feed. Turns it away on the slap shot. Oh, it's another consecutive save.
Chekhov's been consistent over the course of his career, mainly because of his positioning, James. He gets set to that puck, square to it, and makes the save.
Detroit's got a hold of the puck now. Sends one up to Larkin. Here we go, on-man rush here. Big time block on the play.
Well, he's doing what it takes, James. And listen, coach is going to love that one. I expect to see him out here again.
The Hurricanes move the puck in the defensive zone. Riley's got it into offensive territory. And it goes off a stick and off to the side. Here's the shot.
Sherrod's stick explodes, and he grabs another one from the bench and gets back in the play right away.
Puck slid down the ice. Carolina's looking to break out of their own end. And some good footwork to kick it away. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. Puck dumped in. Slides it diagonally to the brinket. Through the middle of the ice, they enter the attacking zone. And there's a glove save on the play. More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. 3-0 is the score. The Hurricanes start with the puck in their own end. Moves the puck into the attacking area. Quick feed to Stahl. Denied by the goaltender. Can't hang on to the puck after the play. The Hurricanes have it against the wall. And now it's stopped. Detroit's got it in their own zone. Grabbed along the board by Martin. The Red Wings grab possession of the puck. Looks like there's a delayed penalty being called here by the officials. There's the whistle, and here's the call. The Hurricanes will be forced to serve 2 minutes for cross-checking.
But when you cross-check, it is black and it is white. And I'm telling you right now, that is a call all day long. The official saw it. It is an undisciplined penalty.
And the man advantage unit comes out to go to work.
First opportunity on the power play in this game. And specialty teams are the difference so many times in a game. Huge for them to set the tone and really get the setup and the looks they're looking for.
And the puck clears the zone. Scrum along the wall. And the puck's booted away. Intercepted. From right out of midair, he bats it down. Looking to set up offensively. Quick shot! Oh, you might call that friendly fire as it goes off one of his teammates. And makes the routine save. The Hurricanes gain possession of the defensive zone. And the puck's knocked loose. Taken by Danielson. Slides by the check. And he catches that one with the glove. Carolina's got the puck in the defensive end. And they manage to clear it. Looking to break out here on the power play. Angles it over to Kane. Moves around along the half wall. Right on the doorstep. And there's the save on the play. Scores! Putting the power in power play.
Well, power play is most effective when you have multiple options. You keep your opponent guessing. That's exactly what they did, and they converted on it. Well, they don't ask how it goes in, James, just if it goes in. But this is one of those goals that's all about the effort areas, the hard work, and the timing to get to the rebound first.
The Red Wings have finally shown some life here in the first as they get one back.
And making some adjustments late in the first period after they get a real slow start. They have to find some pushback and some legs if they want to get back in this one.
The Hurricanes get a hold of the puck off the draw. Carolina's got it in the neutral zone. Penalty coming up. Quick whistle stops the play. Higginson's going off for interference.
Well, you can take the time and space away from your opponent, but not when they don't have the puck. You can't impede their forward movement, and that happens here. So he's going to the box.
Offense is on face-off, and he wins the draw. Big time stop. And he was locked in on that save as play continues. The Hurricanes get a hold of the puck along the boards. Moves it to stay forward. Oh, gets a little piece of it and keeps it out of the net. Another save.
That's an incredible sequence of saves. He is so dialed in, but I gotta say, where are the D-box now?
Sends it ahead to Hall. They gain possession here inside the neutral zone. And he takes the dish. Carolina's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Directed over to Stankovic. Moves inside. Scores! Stankovic on the power play and get it done.
And it's so important when you're on the power play to have precise execution of your passes, and you're able to move the coverage. That's exactly what they did, and they're able to convert. What I really love about this power play is it isn't predictable, which means the PK doesn't know where that puck is going. That's how you manipulate it. That's how you open up lanes. And this shot comes from the mid-lane or the interior of the ice, and it's buried.
Tries to get the puck over to Johansson. Pokes it away to stay on the attack. Sends the pass over. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. Oh, turns it aside once again. Puck set down the ice. We'll get an icing. The Hurricanes wanted to generate a lot of offense going into this one. They have succeeded in that game plan already here late in the first. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone.
The coach and team reminding each other that this is a critical face-off. Anytime you've got your opponent on their heels after an icing, you have to find a way to have urgency in attack.
The Red Wings gain possession along the wall. Works it across to Johansson. Misses over the net.
You can have the hardest shot in the world, a ton of velocity. It can be so heavy, but if it doesn't hit the net in the right spots, it's not going anywhere.
Carolina's got possession of the puck. Comes up with the stop.
Gibson's able to put that puck to the corner, and it really keeps the puck out of harm's way. No second shot opportunity.
The Hurricanes gain the zone. Takes a shot. Oh, and somehow he gets a sliver of it and keeps it at bay. Clock ticking down here inside the first period. Takes a shot. Oh, and comes up with nothing on the play. Detroit's got it near the point. Quick pass to Nystrom. Oh, look at this. Big time stop.
Sometimes you have no time to think and make these types of saves. I mean, there's no hesitation here, just simply reaction to be able to make it.
Scooped up along the wall by Svechnikov. And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on.
Gibson's dialed in right now. Just have a look at that last save. I mean, he had to be moving extremely well in his crease to be able to get to position to make that save.
The Hurricanes win the draw. And one last save. There's the buzzer. 20 minutes in the books. Second period just around the corner.
If you'd like to know more about their services,
and we are just moments. The start of period number 2. Well, let's see if there was any message sent to the dressing room here before the start of the second, because it was one-sided, to say the least, in the first. Let's get the call. The Red Wings are off to the box. Interference the call.
Now, you're down a bunch of goals here, James, and really you take the penalty because you're chasing the game, and you want to get back into it, but this one's a tough one to take.
Carolina's got another opportunity here on the man advantage.
Power play scored earlier tonight, and that gives you so much confidence heading into this one. You know how you executed the first time. They'll be looking for those same openings.
Gains the zone through center. Carolina's got a hold of it along the wall. And now he angles it across to Aho. Uses the force on that hit. Detroit's in on the offensive attack now. No quarter given here as they battle for the loose puck along the boards. Takes a shot with the stop.
Chekhov's been a consistent presence in the crease, James. I mean, he's made the stops he's needed to, but his team's playing extremely well, and that's why they have a comfortable lead.
Sends it in deep. Taken along the wall by Svechnikov. More time off the clock as they grab the puck. Streaking through center, they go on the attack. Here's a chance. Oh, he stopped that rocket. Carolina's got a hold of the puck. And loses possession after a solid hit. The Hurricanes gain possession. Ehlers carries the puck in his own zone. Coming to the slot. Oh, and look who gets rocked once again.
Well, he's a target now, James, because he's got a lack of spatial awareness. You got to keep your head up if you want to play this game and be safe in it. Being on the power play is a privilege. Trust me, I know I was never on it, always on the PK. So for those players who didn't execute, yes, they had a comfortable lead, and some would say it's not a big deal, but to each and every one of them, it should be. Well, that's how you get a puck, James. I mean, you recognize the timing it takes to meet your opponent right at the right time, and I mean, that's just an explosive hit, gets the job done.
has won the draw. Moves it quickly over to Nystrom. Gains the zone. The Red Wings take possession in the defensive end. Across the line along the left wall. Shot! And there's the save.
Well, this one's not going to go in, James, but he certainly's got to like the look that he got here, and he created it on his own by reading exactly where the defender was on the ice.
The Hurricanes have dominated them thus far and continue to do so here in this second. Walker's lugging the puck. Tap dances around the check. Comes up with the stop as he got a piece of the blocker on it. Back-to-back saves there. Play whistle dead. Penalty coming up. Finney's going off for interference.
Well, you're going to get the interference call anytime you impede the forward movement of your opponent when they do not have the puck. You got to allow that to happen, otherwise you're going to the box.
The Hurricanes once again send out their power play unit.
The power play has seen success tonight, and I like what they've been doing, James, just reading the ice that they've been given. Nothing static, a lot of motion, and really reading where the places to attack is.
Sends it deep inside the offensive zone. Oh, he got all of that, and he rings the post.
Lake's having a tough one tonight, James. He's been at the right place at the right time with good timing, but unable to convert as it goes off the pipe numerous times.
Detroit's got possession while undermanned. Handles the pass from the right wing. The Hurricanes get a hold of it. Grabs the puck here in their own end. And a stick in the lane deflects that one away. Great heads-up play in the neutral zone by Hall. Nothing doing. Gibson's got the puck, and he's going to hang on. Another big face-off looming as this power play rolls on here tonight. The Hurricanes win the face-off. Stones him in front.
I love that he swallowed this one up with his glove. It's a real threat coming from the slot area. No rebound to boot.
With the stop. Goes it in front. And he denies that great opportunity there. The Red Wings will kill off a few extra seconds now. Carolina's got the puck along the boards.
Finney's almost out of the box.
The man advantage is over. And there's the save.
That's a great power play unit, James, and they're not going to feel great as they head off to the bench and it gets killed without the score. But they can keep their heads held high as they had a lot of execution. They found ways to get scoring opportunities on net.
Johansson's getting called for 2 minutes here by the officials.
Well, the parade to the penalty box is going to continue here, and the coach has got to find a way to get this bench emotionally controlled right now, or they're just going to give this game away.
Another special teams opportunity for both sides as the man advantage unit is back to work again.
Well, they've already scored tonight on the PP, James, and looking to really thread the needle again on this one. Their movement, their adjustments have been excellent thus far.
Good defensive stop with the poke check. Detroit's got the puck along the wall. Here's a short pass to Stankoven. They dump it into the opposite end. Here's a stretch pass to Blake. Receives the pass. Oh, he rocked him. Solid check to slow him down. Moves the puck over to Larkin. The Hurricanes gain possession in their own end. Now over to Gostisbehere. Puts it on it, and they score! Another power play goal!
The power play's been incredible tonight, James. Multiple goals, and it's because they've kept the PK unit guessing. When you don't know what your opponent's going to do, you don't know where to be. Anytime you have numbers off of the rush, you typically have speed, as indicated right here, James. You're trying to create 2-on-1s, you have net drive, you got it all, and you bury it.
Carolina's had that magic touch tonight, Cheryl.
Sometimes when you get up in a game, James, it's easy to get complacent and just hold the puck, stop attacking, but not tonight. They're not. The entire bench, the lineup, such an offensive threat. Line 1 right through line 4. They've been a wave tonight.
Detroit's got control of it now from their own end. The Hurricanes scooping up along the boards. Forces the turnover. Great pass from the left wing up the middle now. Nice pad save. Carolina's got the puck. Dished on over to Walker. And he takes the pass.
Stahl's been buzzing out there, James, tonight. I mean, he already has a goal. This is a blowout game. The time to have the stats.
Shuts him down. And they move the puck out of harm's way. Quick feed to Miller. Carries the puck inside the neutral zone. Battle along the wall. Picked up along the boards by Miller. Grabs the puck in the defensive zone. And now it's grabbed by Larkin. The Hurricanes will play it in their own end. Slides the puck over. Takes a shot. There's a great save on an excellent chance there.
Gibson's got great rebound control and just pushes that out of harm's way.
Along the boards, they battle for the puck. Looking to clear the defensive zone. Well, they don't clear, but they still have the puck. Shot! Oh, that has some heat on it. He makes the save. Miller's got it in the defensive end. Carries it across the line. Handles the puck. Slides it across to Sherratt. And here at center, that's intercepted.
The Hurricanes are dominating play tonight. They've got so much speed. It's almost like they're a step ahead of their opponent, and they're anticipating. They're shutting down so quickly and retrieving pucks. When you have that ability to intercept and go the other way, you're a deadly team.
Big time stop there. The Hurricanes gain control of the puck. Moves the puck. And he sidesteps the check there. The Red Wings look to start the transition game. Good clearing attempt to breathe. Moves into the slot. And that tears off a body in traffic. Moves it to Ehlers. Shakes off the coverage. Easily turned aside by Gibson. Gains the zone through the middle. Quick pass to Robinson. Blacks it into the offensive zone.
Sorry for jumping in, James, but that was a massive hit.
The Hurricanes have it now. Moves it quickly over to Ehlers. To his teammate. Here he is with the backhander. And a great save. Scores! They strike again, and it's 3 unanswered goals.
Over and over and over again, James, and you can see the excitement on the bench. They know that they've deflated and they've pushed their opponent back on their heels. They need to keep plugging away here and not get complacent.
We get a penalty coming up here on the play. There's the whistle, and here's the call. The Red Wings have been handed 2 for interference.
You can play hard, you can play physical, and you can be an agitator, but you can't dance to the penalty box. You're putting your team in a vulnerable spot here, James. They've got to figure it out.
The Hurricanes send their man advantage unit out once more.
Well, this power play has already connected once, looking to cash in again here, James. I love the options that they have on it. It keeps it unpredictable. When it's unpredictable, real difficult for the PK to find out where to go first.
Turns it aside with the glove. Nice feed from the goaltender. Detroit's looking to break out. Carolina's got the puck here in the open ice. And he can't hang on after that hit. And he makes the save.
Oh, how did that stay out? Whoa! I have no idea, James. Not even sure how he got to that puck. I mean, that's a last-ditch effort. That is fierce competitor written all over him to be able to make that save. Man, is he ever quick on his feet, anticipating the play. Excellent reflexes. He's saving his team right now.
Larkin's recognizing they're still short-handed here as they get ready for the face-off. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Handles the pass. Puck picked up by Blake. Fires it on net. That's gloved by Gibson. Gets the puck over to Comper. Through the neutral zone up along the wing. A little dipsy doodle and he loses possession of the puck.
Comper's trying to get a little too fancy with the puck there, and as a result, he loses it. Shot!
Oh, how about that for sacrifice?
Well, on a PK, you have to sacrifice, and I love the way that he gets out there aggressively and makes sure that that shot does not get to the net.
Delayed penalty coming up here. takes it into the offensive zone. Whistle blown, stopping the play. Sider's going to serve a pair for interference.
And yet another penalty is called, so out comes the PK unit, and you know what? They are taxed, they are worn down. If this continues, it's all going to backfire.
Back to the face-off circle. They'll send the man advantage unit out again.
5-on-3, so much ice available. You can't overthink it, but you have to have the ability to move the puck. Know which side you want to be on. Onside, offside for the one-timer. But you have to make the drive to the net.
They gain the offensive zone from the middle. Here's a shot. Oh, a clutch save. Loses possession after he takes a little hit. Denies him. He got all of it. And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here. Cops ready for the draw as they continue to be shorthanded here. Aho's won the faceoff. Here's a short pass to Miller. Aho's taking it from his own end. Detroit's going to be able to kill a few seconds off now with the puck. The Red Wings move it in. Takes the pass. From the left side, they enter the attacking zone. Rocked under the open ice. Trying to come up with a huge defensive play to get this puck out of his own end. Dismissed that chance. And a stick in the lane deflects that one away. Here inside the defensive zone, they get the puck. From the open ice, they gain the line. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. Looks like we got a penalty coming up here. The Hurricanes will play it against the boards.
With a comfortable lead, James, some would say that power play really wasn't a big deal, but I would say different. It's really important that you push, you continue to work on your habits, because the timing could be different next time.
Edmondson's pick on the play has resulted in an interference penalty.
Well, numerous infractions here, James, and they're going to lose control.